How should you communicate with landlords in order to run a short-term rental business and do it in a way where it's legal and profitable? Let's jump in. Before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. When you are talking to landlords to rent their property and to do short-term rentals, there's going to be three main common objections. Number one, they want to make sure that regardless of the ups and downs of the Airbnb market, you are going to pay them the fixed amount of rent that you agreed upon in the lease. So one of the things that you can do is let them know that you're going to set up the property on auto pay so that they get paid not just on time, but maybe even a few days early. Let them know that as soon as you set up the auto pay, you're going to provide them with a copy and confirmation of that auto pay so that they have peace of mind. Make sure you provide them with a copy of your bank statement, and if you have a few months worth of the rent amount in your bank account, that is also going to give them peace of mind. I don't think landlords would feel comfortable knowing that you just invested your last dollars, and now if you start with a slow month, they're not going to get their full rent. The second objection they may have, they don't want any excess wear and tear on the property, and they definitely don't want to be responsible for any wear and tear that may happen with all these guests coming in and out of the property. So the way that we overcome that is we let them know that we are going to be responsible for any and all repairs that are directly caused by our guests. Now keep in mind, just like when you check into a hotel and they ask for your credit card, they're going to charge you for any type of incidentals. If you create any damages, guess what? The hotel has your credit card and they're going to charge your credit card for anything. Airbnb does the exact same thing. We have access to their credit cards up until 14 days after they check out. So if the guests do create any type of damage, repairs, maintenance, we are going to charge them. So it's going to be a pass-through cost. But to give them confidence and to move forward with you, put in writing that any and all repairs needed caused by your guest, you as the host are going to be responsible for. You also want to add in there that anything that is just from natural wear and tear, the owner is going to be responsible for. If the plumbing goes out and it had nothing to do with your guest, if something happens with the electrical panel, that was not created by your guest, right? So the owner is going to be responsible for that. The third objection that may come up is often these landlords either recently lived at that property that they're about to move out of so that you can rent it, and they might have a great relationship with the neighbors because their kids grew up together, they went to the same school. You want to let them know that you're going to make sure there's no issues with the neighbors. In fact, you're going to introduce yourself to the neighbors and let them know of the short-term rental business that you will be operating. This way, if they ever see or hear anything that shouldn't be taking place at the property, they can communicate directly with you. Now, if you guys have any other objections when it comes to landlords, drop those objections from landlords that you feel you would get, or maybe you've gotten in the past and you didn't know how to overcome them, and then I can make a follow-up video part 2 with those objections. Now, a common question that I get from new students who are joining my mentorship program is, Jorge, if the owners could make that $2,000-3,000 a month of profit, why wouldn't they just do Airbnb themselves? And here's the reason. When you go to your favorite barbershop, nail salon, restaurant, the people who own and operate those businesses typically do not own the real estate in which those businesses are built, upon. Usually the owners just want their mailbox money, and the people who are running these operation intensive businesses make the difference, right? They have rent, they create revenue, and minus payroll, utilities, insurance, LLCs, and all those expenses, they have a profit. So they are doing arbitrage themselves. You're never going to see a landlord say, you know what, this restaurant seems to be making some good money. You know what, maybe I should just run this restaurant myself. No, they're not in the operations business. They are in the mailbox money business. Even though they'll make less money, they just want something that's guaranteed, safe, and secure. We call it mailbox money. That's why they wouldn't do it. Think about it. 95% of the US population are employees. Only 5% are business owners. Therefore, 95% of our population have an employee mindset. They don't know how to hire, how to build a team, a system, automation, asset protection, the tax side. They don't know all this information. They would rather find a good, credible tenant that's got strong financials, a good credit score, that they trust, and let them run their business so they can just collect their mailbox money. Before I share the last tip, make sure you guys like this video if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. But the last tip is make sure you get permission in writing from the owner, because here's the thing, all lease agreements say no subleasing. But when you talk to a landlord about using their property as a short-term rental, you want to change that verbiage so that it says Jorge Contreras, or your name, has permission to use this property as a short-term rental and to change the locks. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions or objections in the comments down below. Check out the descriptions, links down below. Follow me on Instagram where I post content every single day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.